Welcome back to another episode of Spiked Coffee and Sarcasm with Kris and Van. So you want me to go first or you want to go first?
No, you go first because I went first last time.
Okay. Would you rather drink 2 liters of pee or 2 liters of sweat?
Oh, God. That's gross.
Yeah, it is gross. And you can exchange either one of those for any bodily fluid.
Oh, okay, yeah, because any other bodily fluid is better.
Options. We're giving you options here.
I don't think they're not very good options.
No, they're really not very good options at all. And when I was looking up questions, I thought, why do I even ask you questions that I couldn't answer myself? Because I'm not drinking body fluid, period. Gross.
Right? Okay, so if I had to choose one, either one of them is going to be hard to choke down because it's going to be gross.
Yep.
See, but herein lies a problem.
Because drinking
when it comes
pee or sweat isn't already a problem?
Well, yes, it already is a problem, but I like when a guy is sweaty. I think that it's okay as long as he doesn't stink. I mean, there are some pheromones in the sweating process that help with an attraction.
Okay, so there's a certain sexiness to a sweaty guy working out, whatever. Where are you going with this?
Yeah. I think that drinking the sweat might be a little bit better, more tolerable than the pee. I mean, the pee, I know where that comes. I don't think I could do it. I mean, I know that it's like, it's not unsanitary. You can drink your pee and you'll be fine. I mean, not in great excessive amounts of it, but it's not a horrible thing. Not a 2 liter. Well, yeah, but 2 liters is kind of an excessive amount.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would have to... See, I have high blood pressure, so the sweat thing, that might be too much sodium for me.
Ew. That's so gross.
So, but I think I would pick sweat over pee. That's what I'm gonna say.
I honest to goodness don't even know. I know that based on some diets, drinking your own urine, there's some health benefits to that based on some research somewhere far, far away. And
what diet
are
you trying?
But I don't think that I could make myself drink pee. And for that matter, the idea of bottling up a 2-liter bottle of sweat, ew, of either one of them, that's so gross. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, and what part of the body did the sweat come from? Is it armpit sweat? Is it from under your balls sweat? Is it
sweaty balls
from the bottom? Is it from the bottom of your feet sweat? Is it booby sweat? Like
sweat from your ass crack?
Ew, see, no, I don't want ass crack sweat.
See,
that's
I
gross.
Just took it to a whole nother gross level. You know what? Moving on. I just want to... Okay, I don't know what I would do. Your turn.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life or always be surrounded by annoying people?
Oh, when you... I guess it doesn't really explain alone. Alone meaning never talking to anybody or just completely...
I would assume it means just you by yourself. You are alone.
So, okay... I think in the beginning I'd rather be alone, but I think the silence and the after a while it would drive me crazy. So I would need some sort of human interaction, even if it's from an annoying person. So I'm going to say in the long run I probably would rather be alone. I don't know. I think it
that
would
was fantastic.
Annoying people are just too much sometimes.
I can't. Oh, and the older I get, the more I just can't stand people. I just don't. I'm picking being alone hands down. I don't want to. If I can avoid being around annoying people, I try to avoid it at all costs.
Okay.
Because the older I get, the harder it is to hold my tongue. Not say something to somebody, being like, can you just be quiet for like 2 seconds? Can you just stop talking just stop talking. I don't want to listen to you anymore. So I think I'd have to be alone, and that's just for the safety of others.
Because you're doing a public service?
I am doing a public service, because being alone is better, because people could die. So,
you know what's really funny
that would be my answer.
So I've really been struggling with this issue at work, and the way that my job works is we have what's called a support ring. We have the production staff, and then they have the support ring. So there's quality, there's R&D, there's engineering, there's the maintenance, the machining group. We're all part of the support ring, and we support the production group. Okay. So the other day, there's this one person that I really struggle with at work, and not just one. There's several people that you always clash with people, especially when tensions are high and
There's not just one annoying person I work with. I have several.
I just mean that anytime tension's running high, it's really easy to irritate somebody, or to just a conflict of anything can make you go off. So the other day, I was at the... Can you move that out of the way? You set that right in front of me. Like right in front of the camera. So the other day...
I sat a water bottle down. Hold on. I sat a water bottle down, and I guess Kris didn't like where I put it, because it was blocking her view of my beautiful face. So she was shaking a water bottle at me on her end, like, move your fucking water bottle. Okay, go on.
Okay, so anyway, this day I don't usually leave work feeling like I need a drink, but this day I needed a drink. And there was one person that was just driving me insane. So after work, I pulled up to the liquor store, and lo and behold, that guy pulled up to the liquor store right next to me. And I got out of the car and went, "Am I driving you to drink too?" It was so funny.
You did not say that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was
mad.
That's
fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. It's a really bad thing when you start losing respect for people at work, because then you start losing your filter. That's happening to me.
Exactly. What did he say? What did he say back?
He goes, "Yeah," and then we got up to the counter, and I was buying Malibu rum, and he was buying beer. And so, since we were talking, the lady thought that we were there together, the cashier. So she put mine with his, and I went, "Oh, he's not buying mine, although he should. He's the one making me drink it." It was, he started laughing. He's like, "No, I'm not buying your alcohol."
Oh,
it was really funny. It would have been classic if he would have said, "Okay, I'll buy it." Oh yeah, it was. But this issue at work that we've got going on is just, there's all these people with their hands in the fire, and one person says it's this, and then you've got some people saying, "Oh, it certainly can't be the parts, it's got to be the machine," and then the other group is saying, "Oh, it can't be the machine, it's got to be the parts," and nobody agrees. It's just one of those things. So we're trying to work through it. Anyway, okay, you said, is it my turn for the Would You Rather?
Yes.
Okay, so you said about the annoying person. Well, I'm going to stay on the same track, although I know what the answer would be now. But my question was, if you were stranded on an island, would you rather be alone or with the one person you dislike the most?
Ooh, alone, for sure. I mean, it's one thing to have, like, a few annoying people that annoy you, but if it's that one person that you see them walking towards you, or they walk up to your desk and you're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, not today." I can't handle you today. This is just not going to happen today. Right? So I would not want to be stranded on an island with that one person that is just makes you want to just take a pin and shove it in your eye because they're standing there.
Take a pin and shove it in your eye. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay, so those were mine. What's your other one? Oh, I guess I'm the same way. I don't think that I could stand to be with the one person I absolutely despise in this world. I'm thinking of just somebody I dislike, and I couldn't, because when you dislike somebody or hate somebody or despise them or whatever, no matter what they do, they're annoying.
Yes.
Look at that person over there breathing like he owns the world,
Would you stop breathing so hard, please? Stop. You're breathing loud.
Yeah, anything that they do, it does not matter. Anything they do is going to annoy you or bug you or whatever. So I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So then what's your next one?
Okay, so I was looking through them and okay. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them?
I an organ donor. I think that I would want, yeah. I've always had that's a struggle for me thinking about that, but I really think that if I could help somebody, I would want to help somebody. I do.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Yeah,
and I'm all about science. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about science. I want
right.
them to figure out what's wrong. But I feel like I know that if somebody that I love dearly needed an organ transplant, and I would be forever grateful. So yeah, I would definitely. I think that without even thinking about it, I think I would be an organ donor.
Yeah, that would be my answer too, because I am an organ donor, and I think that everybody should be an organ donor. I have this discussion with my mom every once in a while because my mom is not an organ donor. She wants to be buried with everything that she was born with. And my argument to that is, what are you going to do with it? You're not using any of that anymore. None of that. So if your liver or your kidneys or some part of your eye or your heart or your lungs could go to help somebody else live a long, healthy life, why would you not want to do that?
Yep.
You just want to be buried in the ground with all that stuff and it just worms and bugs and everything eat it? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
To you.
May not make sense to everybody else. My stepfather...
Oh, go ahead. Your stepfather.
My stepfather has already, and he has for a long time, I don't remember when he signed up, but his body will be going to the University of Ohio. I think it's the University of Ohio. Or Ohio University.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Ohio University. His body will be going to that university for science.
Wow.
Yeah. So, there is benefits to donating your body to science, too, because then it helps future doctors learn and,
sure,
they can explore things and see how things work. And there's definitely an honor in that, too, and it definitely is needed.
Mm-hmm.
But I would you can donate my organs, and then the rest of me they can explore. You can give me to science after that, if you want, but I'm dead, so I don't really care what you do with me.
So here's something on this topic. Mark and I have had this discussion before. His thoughts are, if he were to say yes, he's an organ donor, what if they don't try as hard to save you, if they think that your injuries are, like, if they don't think that you're going to survive and they have to keep you alive anyway for organ donation, if you choose to be an organ donor, maybe they won't try as hard to save your life. So, does that make sense?
Yes.
So, I see where he's coming from. If somebody needs a heart and they don't think you're going to make it, maybe they won't try as hard to save your life if they don't think you'll make it. You know what? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's a scenario. Let's say you're in a car accident. They take you to the emergency room. You get in there. They don't know you're an organ donor until they have done everything possible to save your life. You don't go into an emergency situation if you're in a car accident or whatever and you need life-saving measures. They don't check your organ donor status before they start performing those things. They don't ask your family or anybody that knows you if you're an organ donor until they've done everything that they possibly could to save you. Whether you're brain dead, there's no more brain activity, or, you know, your heart stops and they can't save you. I mean, they can keep your body functioning.
Right.
To keep the organs vital for transplant, but they don't know when you get to the emergency room whether you're an organ donor or not. So they're going to try everything they possibly can to save your life. They won't ask the organ donor question until they've done everything to try and save you, and there's just no saving you.
Well, and that,
so,
I mean, like,
I understand what he's saying, but I don't think it works that way.
Asking the family, then the family makes the decision when there's nothing left to do. But if they see that you're an organ donor on your driver's license, that's what he's talking about. Like,
oh, well, maybe, but
you know,
I would tend to think that the oath that they take to become a doctor, it's, you know, saving my life comes first, getting my organs comes second.
Yeah.
You hope. I mean, not everybody's honest, but
right. Okay, well, then I guess that should wrap it up for today, yeah?
Yeah. Now you're Swedish. So you go from Southern to Swedish. That's nice.
You know what? It's a good thing I know you love me. Otherwise, I'd think you were picking on me.
Well, I am. But, so, email us. Would you rather questions? Anything, really. Just email us at spikedcoffeeandsarcasm@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can listen to us on almost every podcast app. We're not on iHeartRadio or Google Play yet, but we are on Spotify, Podbean, and iTunes.
Yep.
Spread the word about Spiked Coffee and Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Let us know you're out there. Let us know you're listening.
And we want to say thank you to all of the people who have chosen us for Follow Friday, and thank you for listening.
Yes, and for retweets and likes and all that on Twitter. We've been getting a lot of love and retweeting and all that, so it means a lot. We just want everybody to know it means a lot that you are helping us get exposure and letting people know that we're out there, so we thank you for that.
Yep.
So until next time, Kris.
All right. Good night,
should I say toodaloo?
Toodaloo.
Does toodaloo work? Toodaloo.
Well, since you won't let me say bye.